Greetings everybody, Farm Sim Snowy here. So, you want some fast, easy money? This little bad boy's got a trick up his sleeve. Let's go and check it out. Okay, so right, the mod I am talking about you can find in your build mode, and it is classed as a silo extension. So we go into that menu, scroll across. It is called the Automatic Water for Animals and Greenhouses mod. So 3 slots if you're on console. Look at that, 1 billion litres that holds, 5,000 to place down. Now obviously, as it says there on the actual description for the mod itself, it does need to be placed down to supply either animal pens or greenhouses. If you try and place it down as it is, it will come up with that warning. This water pump can only be placed near a stable or greenhouse. So if we go into animals and to cows, now most of the barns in game, even the modded ones, the water supply, most of you are aware of this by the way, the water supply is automatic, so you don't need to worry about water. So if I place that down, it's going to take a chunk of our money out, place that down, and then go back to this water thingy-majiggy, it will still say that, and that is because that barn has automatic water fed into it. So it needs to be a barn or pasture that has the water symbol. So let's get rid of that. And if I go back onto animals and cows, if I scroll back to this pasture, if you look far right, we've got the water symbol. If I push right to the barn, that symbol disappears. So the pastures or any other animal pens, etc., this horse pasture will be fine, the barns won't. Any animal pen that has that water symbol, you can put this thing down with it. Also obviously with greenhouses, so I will place down a large greenhouse. We'll whack that down there. These definitely won't be a problem. So if I go back over to buildings, silos, extensions, click on that, there you go, it's working straight away. Now if I place that down like so, that is now placed. I know this isn't a mod tutorial or anything, that's created a mess, but I want to show you how this works and how you sort of need to have it placed down to be able to, you know, get the money. So if I now click on there, as you can see at the top, the water, 1 billion litres. So that has worked a treat. Now I think the radius of this, it's not huge, so you might be able to supply a couple of things. So you might be able to have the greenhouse and an animal pasture there, and it will feed it okay, or a couple more greenhouses, so it should be fine. But like I say, that's not what this video's about. Now if you take a look at our money, we've got 251,000. If I now click on this, and this is where the warning comes in on the description to this mod, because if you accidentally place this down in the wrong place and you want to delete it, this is what's going to happen to you. But if you want some really fast, easy money, and you've got 5 grand spare, you can place this down. And if I click on that to sell, it does say value 2,500, obviously half of what we paid. So you're thinking, I'll sell that for 2,500. What it's doing is that 1 billion litres of water that's in there, or however much water you've got left in there if you've been using it for a while, it's going to sell off that. So it's going to be a bit like a silo. If you sell off a silo and you've got crops in there, it will say to you, I'm going to sell this amount of wheat, etc., like that, and it will get sold off. You get paid for the actual silo building and what's in the silo itself, and this is kind of what this does. But this is insane. Bear in mind, we haven't used any. It should have 1 billion litres of water in there. If I sell that, not only do we get the 2.5 grand back, look at that, 195 million. That is insane. Our money has now gone up to 196 million. That is crazy. So like I say, if you want some fast, easy money, you don't want to mess around with government subsidy signs and things like that, place that down for 5 grand. Sell it, bosh. Happy days. That's it. Just a quick one. Hope you have all enjoyed it, guys, and you found it useful. If you have, please hit that like button. If you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing. That'd be fantastic. Don't forget to smash the bells so you don't miss any future videos of mine. I've been Farm Sim Snowy. Stay frosty.